Done with sports talk, worldwide, with some news from the world of boxing. So y'all know what time it is. You ain't in a rush to get concussed. Now, heavyweight division. Even though the middleweight fight, Canelo and Daniel Jacobs be going down, Eddie Hearn has been in the news and saying things about the Anthony Joshua, Deontay Wilder problem that we have. The fact that the fight is not happening, right? Now they're saying that, Deontay Wilder take control and fight Anthony Joshua soon now, right? Because Deontay Wilder's promoter, Shelly Finkel, said, hey, man, that fight happened in 2020, whatever. Now, we've documented why. Now, the issue here is Eddie Hearn is saying he should take control and have the fight. Anthony Joshua said, you're depriving the people of the undisputed fight, right? When Anthony Joshua said in 2017, hey, man, that fight could happen 2019, 2021, and we all were upset. Then we had the negotiation between the two, and we all were upset, right? So when I say we all were upset, Deontay Wilder and his team is, are part of that, right? They're all upset. Ain't nobody got time for Anthony Joshua right now. And all that negotiation and Eddie Hearn in the press saying things that ain't true and all of those things. So that's why it's not happening. Sick of them, right? So it's funny to hear Anthony Joshua and Eddie Hearn say these things. But I'm going to make this short, right? We made it simple. Deontay Wilder has said this. Once they come out and say something like this, hey, 50-50. That's all you got to say. Have you noticed that won't come, guys? If they say 50-50, Deontay Wilder will start here, listening. That's why that's not saying. We're saying stuff like, hey, Deontay Wilder didn't accept a $100 million, 3-fight deal or 4-fight deal from the zone. That's what Anthony Joshua is, from the zone. He don't have to leave his home. Anthony Joshua was in the same home at Showtime when they both could have fought there. Anthony Joshua went to the zone. He doesn't have to follow him over there. Then, while $100 million sounds good now, doesn't it? But if a fight is going to gross for $500 million, right? Does it sound good then when the other guy's getting $400 million and the one is getting $1 million? Look, Daniel Jacobs is getting $10 million. Sounds good if it's out there by itself, right? But Canelo's getting $35 million, right? He's not that much better than Daniel Jacobs. It's just the circumstances around there. So, at the end of the day, $100 million. No, it was good if it's $200 million and we're getting 50-50. If not, that's not going to happen. Those are things that won't come out. I know people don't want to hone in on it. And then, I'm supposed to be an Anthony Joshua hater, which I was like an English fighter before most of you guys were born, right? Y'all don't even know Prince Nassim Ahmed and Chris Eubank Sr., and them kind of boys. And my favorite fighter is Lennox Lewis. It ain't got nothing to do with that. It's about fairness. Bottom line is 50-50 or don't holler. And you can say whatever you want in the press now. We've had that. 50-50 and it's on. That's how that would roll. And let somebody say that. It's certain things you guys don't hone into, like Louis the Real King Kong Ortiz. And much shout out to them boy, the LDBC. Right? People come and say, hey, you're LDBC calling me that, which is a compliment in my opinion. That means you must think a brother's telling the truth about boxing, right? The LDBC. Well, when Louis the Real King Kong Ortiz didn't accept that $5 and $7 million, brothers going off on Louis the Real King Kong Ortiz. And I think it's wonderful. Like, brothers like Louis the Real King Kong Ortiz, supporting the man, but feel he to fight for that kind of money, right? Me personally, even though I disagree, but I still think that just shows no one's riding with anyone till the wheels fall off. Louis Ortiz didn't fight for $5 to $7 million, and people are upset about it. LBDC brothers, right? So that's showing how fair it is. It's about Undisputed. That is what unites us. Don't matter what the title is, LDBC, new media, whatever. There's people doing stuff. People want to see undisputed fights. Brothers are upset by Ortiz not fighting for that kind of money. I'm not. I think Ortiz should have asked for $10 million because I offered to fight before, right? And you ignored me. You tried to get Dillian White. You didn't get him, and Jarrell Miller, you didn't get him. So come back and pay me. Right? When Louis the Real King Kong Ortiz, if anybody has any empathy, look at him, and he's looking at all these astronomical wages and payments that people are getting. Busters like Gennady Golovkin that don't want to fight nobody, getting all these big deals. Canelo Alvarez, extremely big deal. Tyson Fury, who he knows don't want to fight him, getting hundreds of millions. Right? And he's like, all these busters around me that don't want to fight me getting money, I can't ask for 10? Right? For the fight that these dudes are trying to avoid me? Of course I'm asking for that. Now, he didn't get it, but of course he should have asked for it, right? So I don't see the problem. And I think that they should have negotiated and made sure to have this fight. Plus, I'm an upgrade from Jarrell Miller, right? So those things are out here. Here's another thing that didn't come out. Derek Chisora and your boy Dillian White. When Dillian White could have fought Ortiz on December the 1st or the 22nd, hurried up and fought Derek Chisora. Derek Chisora was about at 35% and wasn't really agreeing, right? Now, after that, I'm pretty sure Derek Chisora got some crazy money, right? But have you ever heard what Derek Chisora got in that fight with Dillian White, the second fight? You didn't ever hear it, did you? Because it's not comfortable what he got, and they can't tell you. Same thing with Andy Ruiz Jr. We heard what Dillian White turned down, what he was getting. We heard what Jarrell Miller was about to get. Now we heard what Luis Ortiz supposedly turned down, right? But you didn't hear what Andy Ruiz is getting, did you? Did you? Why is all of those things? Well, if we're going to be putting numbers out there, put them out for everybody. But we don't, because it's a narrative that you're trying to put in the media, whatever. But that's the good thing. Right now, Eddie Hearn, Anthony Joshua putting it out there, hey, well, Deontay Wilder's the reason we're not fighting. No, he's not. Say 50-50, and I guarantee you'll get a call. Think about it. Dome Sports Talk, worldwide. And I'm up out there, y'all.